The other important issue is perhaps to address how well is the marriage institution anchored in the society, and what is the role of parenting. I mean, that is what comes to the limelight when we have all this entire debate about what's happening. So therefore, how do we need to look into this matter and the socio-economic perspective so that our young women and our young men are not lured simply because they are not in an economic position, so that they can get trapped, and the consequences in the end are huge?
Yeah, I think it has a very huge impact on our social economic background, especially as a country, because the problem is that you'll find someone who wants to be sponsored. Yeah, they're either in the age where they're not working, first and foremost. So that means that at the end of the day, when they're being sponsored, normally it is about the physical cash, or it is about a transfer. They're not paying the taxes. That is also hurting us as a country, because we need someone to work so that they can pay the taxes, and the taxes can be able to build the country as a social economic, the impact. But you see, at the end of the day, the challenge here is that someone has already worked for this money. Yeah, maybe not they're being taxed, or maybe they're not being taxed, but at the end of the day, if it is a two-man affair, then that means that you should be taxed, I should be taxed for the same purpose that we will be doing this particular money. Coming back to the family and the marriage anchoring in the society, I think it is really distorting that particular the particular anchor, because the thing is, people who are growing up right now, they're saying that I've seen someone and they look they're very happy, they have everything, they have good car, they have a good house, they're social,
post photos on social media.
Exactly, it's very flowery. And what do they say? I want to become like her, I want to become like him, but they do not understand the consequences of living such a life. That let's face it, these women, some of them, they do things that they cannot even mention for them to get this particular amount of money.
Crazy things.
They do crazy things. The stories are written all over. When you come onto the other side of boys, the men, they also do crazy things that they cannot even talk about it in public. So when you do these things in the darkness, and then you want to come and show your social media presence or your life on social media and saying that, hey, I'm in Dubai, yeah, I'm doing this. No. There is something that you're doing which is not making sense at the end of the day. So it is eroding that family value. And us as Looky Dads Entertainment, we are a Christian group, we are a Christian company, and these are the things that we want to illuminate in the society. Tell us, we tell the society, this is wrong, let's try and do it this particular way. Because at the end of the play, we see that both the lady and the man, the gentleman, they come up in agreement and say that, you know what, we have been doing something wrongly. Let's now readjust our focus, do it right.
And style up.
Yes.
Okay, Fiona, brief and final comments from you, and Stephen, before I come back to Mark to give us the entry tickets and how they can be accessed online. Peer pressure. It's another aspect here. I mean, living large when you can't maintain that life. I mean, it's an illusion. And what we are having here is young ladies and men who are unable to get the accurate interpretation of what the real life is. I mean, shortcuts. Why not go the long way, appreciate the way you have been, and in the end be happy and proud of what you have yielded, instead of following peer pressure, which ends up in some consequences which are we cannot be mentioned on set. Therefore, how well do we need to counsel our young men in terms of taming this peer pressure and keeping it at bay with regards to informing them about the normal life situation and the way to garner this thing, the rightful way, the legal way, without any doubt of pressure?
I believe it is mentorship. Everyone needs a mentor, whether let me say, whether you are saved or not, you need a mentor. As a lady, as a man, you need a mentor, because if you're just living life and trying to keep up with social media, there will always be someone ahead of you. So you'll always be trying to chase something that you will never get to. And unfortunately, the consequences, as we've said, we can't even mention them on set, because it is really sad. So we need to check ourselves, because you need to have what are your principles and purpose in life? Because if you don't have a purpose in life, you will be swayed by everything on social media. So we need to have mentors in our lives who can actually guide us and tell us, I mean, you need to live your life with the purpose of making yourself happy, and not, I want to be like that person, I want to be like that person, because at the end of the day, there will always be someone better than you, and you will always be trying to run to them, and you will never get to where they are. You will do unspeakable things, but still you will never get to that point.
Okay.
So just be happy with your life
Okay.
and maintain it, work for it. We don't like working for it because we're a microwave generation,
Okay.
pop, but still work for it, get it, and
Okay.
be proud of it, putting it
Okay.
on social media because you bought it yourself, not
Okay,
because
okay.
someone
Stephen Mwangi,
did it.
brief
Yes.
comments. The principal aspect of it. How well do we need to anchor?
I think it's also good, as she has put it, mentorship. Yeah?
Okay.
It's good to appreciate the process.
Yes.
You know, it's not always easy. And it's good to put a lot of hard work. I think it's good to be patient also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think that is what is lacking as in with us,
Okay.
even the young generation. You see, we want things fast.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's good to appreciate the process, and you will still make it.
Okay.
Despite it doesn't matter how long it will take.
Okay.
The thing is, God has promised you.
Okay.
You know, Matthew, I don't remember the name, but it says,
Okay.
ask anything in my name and it shall be given unto you.
Okay. And yours is yours. Nobody can take it from
Exactly.
you.
Exactly.
Okay. Makunyere.
Yes.
The Kenyans are so fancy about money, so they will want to know the price. So
Yes.
this is your camera?
All right. So the play shall be happening at Kenya National Theatre, Ukumbi Mdogo. The charges are just 500 shillings. I have the tickets here. So our till number is 286008. You can buy the tickets online, and you can and then after buying the tickets, come and let's have fun. Yeah, that's it.
It's going to be timely.
Yes.
An important one.
Very
Exactly.
Because the time is ticking.
The
Yes.
time is ticking.
Towards,
TikTok.
if not attained,
Yes.
then huge consequences.
Exactly.
Mark Munyere, director.
Yes.
Fiona Ashley, actor, and Steve Mwangi, actor. Thank you so much for making time.
Thank you.